Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for listening. Welcome to this week's episode of 15 with the Team, a live series where we, the Office of the Student Advocate, discuss common topics within the DC education system to help you become better informed and empowered in less than 15 minutes. My name is Renata, and I'm joined by my colleague, Valeria. Today, we'll be talking about becoming actively engaged and involved in the district.
As advocates, leaders, and community members, parents and caregivers are capable of providing unique educational leadership in our schools. When parent leaders organize, they can amplify their power in the educational landscape and create significant, meaningful change for our students.
Effective advocacy involves identifying the purpose and objectives of the work in the communities, understanding the issues and opinions behind the causes, investing in the power of advocates, and strategically leveraging available tools and skills to maximum utility.
Parents are the experts in their child's educational needs, but it can often feel like your voice is lost among decision makers and policy implementers. Knowing how to get started and setting yourself up for success is crucial in ensuring your voice is amplified, heard, and considered in the necessary spaces. So, where do we start in organizing our voices?
First, know your objective going in. What do you hope to accomplish with this conversation? Develop your desired objectives and determine your non-negotiable points. Be sure to anticipate obstacles to the desired outcome and plan for how to handle them.
As you present your point of view, don't assume you know everything about the situation. Take time to listen. While you are the expert in your child, we don't all know all sides of the issue. Go into this conversation with an open mind and try to understand where the other person or interested party is coming from.
Approach the conversation from the perspective of collaboration. Frame the conversation in terms of both sides working together to solve a common problem. One way to do this is to define the issues that are common ground for each side.
Finally, while you are in the organizing process, ensure you have someone who can ensure neutrality. Select a facilitator that can play a neutral role and ask clarifying questions to help a group delve more deeply into the issue, but does not weigh in with personal opinions on what is discussed.
Once you have organized your voices, you're ready to present to the appropriate decision-making body. One of the best ways to do this is through testifying.
There are multiple different bodies in which you can testify at. This could be before the DC Council, the Public Charter School Board, the State Board of Education, or your local ANC. Sometimes there are hearings or open community forums hosted by DCPS, OSSE, or DMV looking for feedback from parents. Determine when the selected body holds open opportunities to submit or present testimony.
First, let's talk about the DC Council. The council lists all of their hearings and roundtables on the calendar on their website. During this time, community members have the opportunity to present their views and have them added to the official committee record. Each hearing will have a specific point of contact for each committee if you wish to testify or have questions.
While the council is meeting in person now, all public testimony is still being held virtually. It's important to remember to submit your written testimony ahead of time to allow members the opportunity to review it prior to the session or follow along as you present.
After your testimony, the council may have questions. You will have the opportunity to answer at that point, but you can always follow up via email to provide additional details and context if time is limited. If you are not able to testify the day of, check for when the record will close for the desired session and be sure to submit your testimony to the point of contact prior to the record being closed.
If your child attends a public charter school, one of the decision-making bodies you can submit testimony to is the Public Charter School Board. They hold monthly meetings online in which the public can testify at. All opportunities are listed on the calendar on their website.
You can testify on proposed policies, new charter school applications, changes to charter agreements, or any other board meeting agenda items. On their website, you'll find a form to sign up to testify, or you can submit a written or audio testimony. The PCSB will accept written comment up until 11:59 p.m. the day before the meeting.
Similarly, if your child attends a public school in DC, both charter and traditional, the State Board of Education also encourages parent and community voice during their public meetings. The board conducts public meetings in person every third Wednesday of the month and working sessions every first Wednesday of the month. Working sessions are open to the public. Though you are not permitted to speak or participate in working sessions, you can submit written testimony for consideration by the board at least 48 hours in advance.
If you want to participate, you have the opportunity to testify during their public meetings. You will need to notify the board by email or on the form on their website at least 48 hours in advance. If you are not able to participate the day of, written testimony can be submitted via email at any time to be added to the record.
We cannot create high-quality schools without the partnership of parents and caregivers. Elevating the voices of parents in our education system is critical to the success of our students. If you'd like to learn more about becoming actively engaged and involved, see our website for advocacy tools. Also, join us on January 26, 2023 for our Parent Leadership Workshop. Details can be followed and found on our social media at the link in our bio.
Our office is always here to help. You can call us at 202-741-4692 or email us at student.advocate@dc.gov. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on our next session.